Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Bladeclan Health and Fitness. I'm Brian. This is Dave.
And we put in the research so you don't gotta. Whoop whoop!
So, what are we doing today, Dave?
Well, today we're going on a field trip, B. I'm gonna take you and all the viewers, and we're gonna go to the gym. Just like we normally do before we shoot the videos, we take a little gym session. This time we're taking the camera with us, and you're gonna see what we do for the chest and arm exercises that we do on a weekly basis.
So let me tell you some of the stuff we're going to be seeing here today. So we're going to be doing some bench press, which works the chest, of course, obviously. The incline bench press, which is where you're kind of in an inclined position while you're doing it. That it works the top of your chest here. And we'll get into more details, too, while you're watching us do the exercises here. We're also going to be doing some arm works out, so bicep and tricep. I prefer to do them as supersets, which you'll see what that is. I'll explain as we do them. And we're going to have a lot of fun here on that. So you want to add something before we show them what we do?
Well, not much. I just got to get into my gym clothes. I mean, everybody's used to seeing them in my episode attire, because this is what I wear when we're doing the videos. It's not what I wear every day. I wear something different to the gym. It's a little bit of a change up. But, yeah, you're going to see me in that. I'm going to go get changed, and we're going to head out. All right.
All right, see you soon. Okay, so first thing I'm doing here is just a warm-up of my bench press. That's just about, 45. The bar is 45 pounds. That's an Olympic bar. You see a lot of those in the gyms. The ones you usually buy at like Walmart, things like that, or, lighter.
So that was our warm-up weights. Now he's on the serious weights. About to get some spots from yours truly. I'm going to spot him. See that? Hold it up, release, and then I step away so he can get his workout on.
That's what a good spotter does. Here, this is about 45, 25, 5 and 5 pounds and a 5.
Damn, B, do some math.
Seems like about 185 pounds.
That's a lot. It's a lot of weights.
A lot of weight, but make sure you do have a spotter if you're lifting, pretty big weights here. Dave's always there ready to help out so I don't crush my neck.
Get your shit all smashed up. Look at that. Boom. Look at the leg going. Some struggles. Teamwork.
And always remember to re-rack your weights.
That's right. Always replace your divots. Put that shit back. Don't make the gym attendant do it. That ain't nice.
Okay, now this is the incline bench press.
Yeah, incline. It's because you're sitting at an angle.
And this works your upper chest, this one here. More so than your overall chest like the bench press does.
Move on to the cable flies.
Yeah, so these ones actually work your inner chest. What you want to make sure you do is bring your arms as close as you possibly can. You want their hands to touch when you come to the end. Make sure that your angle of your feet, you have one foot in front of the other and your back leg is straight to give you some support while you're doing this.
Yes, you don't want those weights pulling you backwards and snapping your shit up. Now we look at it from the other angle.
Yeah.
And most importantly, check out the veins on the neck popping out. Boom. Boom. Look at that. There's me doing my thing. I do the fist cable flies, bump my fist together every time. Get me angry, get me pumped. Working the chest, squeezing the chest muscles together. I do a bunch of them just like this, and then I switch right now. I'm going to switch to the holds. I hold that in, and I let it go. I hold it in, got the pit stains going, let it go again, getting all sweaty in the gym.
Yeah, remember, holding it's important. You're actually building muscle more when your body is under strain, the muscle.
With the upward cable flies, that's the weights are set up a little lower so that I get more resistance on the upswing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that also works your upper chest too if you're looking to build upper chest here. This one's overall for your chest. These are dumbbell flies. So important thing about here, remember your range of motion. So never let your shoulders go below your torso.
You mean your elbows?
That
See,
too. Yeah.
you got to keep the elbows up so that they're parallel to the bench, and then you go up with the supination. Turn the weights as you're going up.
Yep, supination also helps to activate your chest more.
I need to activate the chest.
Okay, now we're going to barbell curls. One of my personal favorites in the gym. Try to go down as far as you possibly can.
That's right, look at that lifting. So me personally, I prefer the preacher curls. Sitting on the bench. See, this is me right here. You know, video's all darkened up because of that big ass window, but you can see that I got my arms up on the pad and I'm just moving the elbows up and down, getting the arms going. And I bang my hand.
Yeah. Also, as you'll notice though, his hands are close together. You can do these either close grip or further grip. It works a different section of your bicep depending on how you're doing it there.
And then I throw some love up for my wicked clowns, representing at the gym.
Yeah, so now we move on to doing arm exercises. Well, I guess the curls were arm exercises. But yeah, this one is just your standard bicep curl. Notice the supination going on here. Now you can do them one arm at a time like I prefer to do them, or you could do them both arms at the same time. You know, and this is a superset that I'm doing here with cable pull downs for my triceps here.
Right, and you may not believe this, but every time he finishes a thing and moves on to a superset, he starts moving in fast motion just like this. That wasn't a camera trick. He just does it.
So then we go back to this here.
No breaks, no rest.
Yeah, when you're doing a superset, there's no breaks. You work two body parts at the same time. When I'm doing arms, this is what I prefer to do.
Here's me working my curls, my supination. Stop laughing. Those smaller weights, yeah, they're smaller weights. I ain't a muscle man like this guy over here. I'm starting out. This is why you got to start small. Work with a weight that works with you. Otherwise, you're gonna snap your shit up.
Exactly. You're just gonna hurt yourself if you try to start out too fast.
Now I'm gonna do my overhead tricep extensions.
Yeah. So these are kind of like a variation of what I do. Although he does them over his head. He's a pretty tall guy, so he can pull this off without having to move the rack thing here.
That's right, and keep the elbows, the arms straight, bend at the elbows.
Yeah, then we move on to concentration curls. Going to make sure you get your arm down as far as you possibly can. That works the middle section of your bicep. There's actually 3 groups of muscles that comprise of the bicep. We'll go over that part in one future episode here. This works this middle section though. And you're going to want to build that up because when you make a muscle, that's what you do.
This is me doing my concentration curls. Notice I pointed out keeping the elbow on the knee, keeping that locked in. Swing that weight all the way up like you're trying to punch yourself in that goddamn face.
Just don't punch yourself in the face.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, here's another tricep exercise that I do along with my concentration curls. This one's just a tricep exercise. Yep.
And now I'm going on to my dips. This is how I wrap up my workouts. That's pretty much what we do in the gym on our usual day of gymness. Man, I tell you, B, that was some hard workout. We got workout with all kinds of gains on that.
Yeah, it was a good workout. One thing for the folks at home to know, though, is definitely make sure that when you're working out, you work out to your level. So if you're just starting out, you don't want to be lifting, 200 pounds. You're going to end up really messing yourself up, and you're going to end up losing any kind of gains you would have because it's going to take you so long to recover. Mm-hmm. You're going to lose even some muscle mass that you started out with before you began.
Yeah, and like what you saw when I tried to do that lift in and the bar fell real quick, that was me maybe pushing a little too hard, so that's when you kind of have to scale it back or just, reevaluate yourself just to get yourself ready for that.
Yeah, and like I was saying, too, you're going to make sure that you do have a spotter if you're lifting heavy weights.
Yeah.
Because, if what happened to Dave here, I was right there, so if he really was struggling, I could have picked those weights back up for him there. Mm-hmm. And like you were seeing when I was working out, he was helping me with the lift off, because that was some pretty major weight for me. I mean, maybe not for some of you guys out there, but if you can lift heavier than I can, you probably shouldn't be watching our videos. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're a beginner level thing. You know, we're all about that intro level. But yeah, you know, that was a good workout. We got a lot of stuff accomplished. Hope you all learned something. You know, we got a special thank you to the gym attendant, very nice guy, Jerry. You know, good looking out, homie.
If he ever watches our videos, yeah, thanks a lot for letting us film in there.
If he ever watches them, if not, you know, whatever, because we still appreciate it. You know.
That's right. So yeah, hopefully this was a little bit informative for you when you go into the gym. Gives you something to see what you're doing as far as your gains go. I think maybe some point later on we may do some demonstrations of some of the other exercise equipment in there. Maybe when you want to work your legs, want to work your back. And I'm also have some more home videos coming your way in the future as far as working your back and working your legs at home if you can't afford a gym membership or if you don't have a gym at home. That uses very little money for just some stuff you can get over at the store, like Walmart.
Resistance tubes. And of course, you know, I still got my weights set down here. So, you know, get them adjustable up and do some leg and back exercises and show you how to do that at home.
That's right. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
This is Brian, I'm Dave, and we put in the research so you don't gotta. Whoa, whoa! Yeah.